Today we're diving into a car that blends Italian flair with modern performance, the 2025 Alfa Romeo Stelvio. If you're into sharp design, engaging driving dynamics, and a luxury feel without going full German, this SUV just might steal your attention. Let's start with the first thing that hits you, the exterior. The Stelvio remains a visual standout in a sea of safe cookie-cutter crossovers. For 2025, Alfa Romeo hasn't reinvented it, but they've refined it. You get that signature V-shaped Scudetto grille up front, now a little bolder, flanked by slimmer matrix LED headlights that give it an angrier, more focused stare. The lines along the sides are clean and taut, giving the car a lean, athletic posture. Round the back, the taillights have been slightly updated too. They now feature a smoked LED finish that gives the rear a stealthier look. And the available 21-inch wheels? Pure drama. Whether you go for the veloce or the high performance quadrifoglio, the Stelvio has presence. Step inside, and the Italian design language continues. The cabin is driver-focused. The dashboard curves subtly toward the pilot seat, and everything feels intimate, yet upscale. You're greeted with a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster that's crisp and customizable. There's a central 8.8-inch infotainment screen with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but Alfa keeps it classy. It doesn't dominate the dash like in some rivals. Below that, you've got traditional climate controls, which is refreshing. For anyone tired of digging through menus just to turn on the heat, materials feel premium across the board. Leather is standard with optional upgrades to full-grain hides and contrast stitching. The metal paddle shifters mounted to the steering column. Massive, cold to the touch, and completely unnecessary, yet incredibly satisfying. You'll find little details that nod to Alfa's racing heritage, like the start button on the steering wheel and the DNA drive mode selector, letting you switch between dynamic, natural, and advanced efficiency modes. Rear seat space is decent, not class-leading, but comfortable enough for adults. The cargo area offers around 18.5 cubic feet behind the seats, expanding to over 56 when you fold them flat. It's practical enough for your daily life, even if it still leans towards sport over utility. Now let's talk performance, because this is where the Stelvio leaves most of its rivals in the dust. The base model comes with a 2.0-liter turbocharged inline-4, pushing out 280 horsepower and 306 lb-ft of torque. It's mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission and Alfa's Q4 all-wheel drive system. 0 to 60, around 5.5 seconds. Not bad for an SUV in this class, but if you really want to feel the Alfa bite, go for the Quadrifoglio. This beast packs a Ferrari-derived 2.9-liter twin-turbo V6 that churns out 505 horsepower. It can launch from 0 to 60 in just 3.6 seconds and hits a top speed of 176 mph. It's not just fast, it's loud, raw, and alive. The suspension is adaptive, the brakes are massive, and the chassis tuning makes it feel more like a tall hot hatch than an SUV. You don't drive the Stelvio Quadrifoglio, you wield it. Safety-wise, Alfa has stepped up its game. You now get standard driver assistance tech like lane departure warning, forward collision alert, automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, and adaptive cruise control. The Stelvio isn't just a thrill machine, it's looking out. For you too. Now onto price. The 2025 Stelvio starts at around $48,000 for the base Sprint trim. Step up to the T and Veloce models, and you're looking at the mid to high 50s. The Quadrifoglio? That'll set you back around $88,000, but you're essentially getting a Ferrari heart in an SUV body. So who is the 2025 Alfa Romeo Stelvio for? It's not for everyone, and that's exactly the point. It's for the driver who wants their daily routine to feel like a winding back road in Tuscany. For someone who cares just as much about how their SUV looks parked as they do about how it handles corners. It's for people tired of safe bets and looking to make a statement on the road and in their driveway. And in a world where SUVs are starting to feel more like tech pods than cars, the Stelvio reminds us that driving can still be an experience, not just a commute.